This is an article from the July 1954 issue of Fate magazine, read by Felix Warren. Cosmic waves and ghosts. Soils which reflect or absorb cosmic waves may account for some spots having more ghosts than others. By John Pendragon, reprinted from Prediction. In my recent article, Haunted Soil, I endeavored to trace the relationship between ghosts and the subsoil on which they manifest. In a brief geological survey, I showed that the southeastern area of England, East Anglia, and Essex in particular, were the most ghost-ridden, and mentioned that clay predominated as a subsoil in these districts. I did not, however, hazard why such subsoils might be more conducive to the production of phenomena than any other geological formation in this country. Much, I believe, may be learned from the action of cosmic waves when they strike the Earth's surface. The astrophysicist Millikan discovered that certain soils absorb cosmic waves more readily than others. Some soils were conductors and others were insulators. Conducting soils included clay, marl, iron ores, etc., whereas insulating soils were predominantly sand, sandstone, and gravel, etc. Conducting soils were found to deflect or reflect cosmic waves and to cause a field of interference radiations at the Earth's surface. These two types of soil, insulating and conducting, might be expressed in diagrammatic form, see figures 1 and 2, and the behavior of cosmic waves indicated by arrows. Variation of penetration is much more marked in the case of short waves than long ones, but it seems conclusive that clay is definitely the most efficient conductor when considering the matter from a geological standpoint. As previously stated, Essex, as statistics of haunted areas show, is definitely the most ghost-ridden in England, and the subsoil of that county is clay. Therefore, may we not deduce that cosmic rays or the deflection of them by soils predominantly of clay does, in some way yet unknown, act as an aid to the production of phenomena? Conversely, sand comes under the heading of insulating soils, and so far as my investigations show, there are comparatively few hauntings on sandy soils. I can speak particularly for the area in which I live, an area rich in sand. The only case of haunting known to me within 20 or more miles of my hometown occurs where there is a belt of clay close to a river. The manifestation recently received the attention of psychic researchers and the press. The French physicist Georges Lavoisier, in his investigations into the causes of cancer, noted that the highest incidence of the scourge occurred on clay soils and soils rich in ores, and that the lowest incidence was to be found where the soil was sand or gravel. He attributed this fact to the deflection of cosmic waves by the conducting soils, causing a disequilibrium in the cells of the body, which, he maintained, are miniature oscillating circuits. There is, of course, far more in his opinions and findings than can be summarized in a sentence or two. Incidentally, those readers who happen to possess a copy of The Geographical Distribution of Disease in Great Britain by Alfred Haviland, published in 1892 by Swan Sonnenschein and Company, will see that the colored maps in that work will show the distribution of cancer cases in various areas of England, bear a remarkable likeness to the distribution of haunted sites, which I drew in map formation in Haunted Soul. While on the subject of waves, I wonder if anyone has ever attempted to find any relationship between psychic phenomena in the form of ghosts and the cyclic period of sunspots. It seems that sunspots have, of late, been made to answer for so many terrestrial events and phenomena, that they may well affect the manifestation of ghosts, as far as the perception of our senses are concerned. Clearly, there is an enormous field for research on this fascinating subject.